Okay, today we're going to take a look at Chapel Grove. Chapel Grove is a community that's located in Odenton, Maryland, and it's made up of both single family and townhouses. There's 418 homes total throughout the community, and this video focuses on the townhome section. As you go through, you'll see out of the 418 homes in Chapel Grove, there's 159 total townhouses. 111 of these townhouses have garages like the ones on the left, and then there's 48 without garages like the ones you're seeing on the right. The homes were all built by Winchester Homes. They all have brick fronts, and they range in square footage and price based on how they were apportioned and how they were appointed when they were built. As we go through, you'll see the ones on the garage townhomes, they range above grade square footage from about 2,000 square feet up to about 2,500 square feet. The ones without garages range about 1,450 to about 1,850 above grade, and then they also have basements as well. As we're coming through here, you'll see this whole section up here is all garage townhomes. These are all ranging between 2,000 and 2,500 square feet, all above grade, depending on how they did on the back of the house with the bump outs. So as we'll come around here, you'll see some of these homes have bump outs on the back and some of them don't. Some of them have 2-level bump outs, some of them have 3-level bump outs. That changes the above grade square footage of the homes, and that's why there's a bit of a variance. All the townhouses that were built by Winchester and Chapel Grove were all done between 2002 and 2005, and they were all completed within a couple of years. Chapel Grove has its own community pool, which we'll see later in the video, that these townhomes, every resident here has access to the pool. They also have multiple tot lots, playgrounds, paths, other things, amenities for the residents and their guests. As we come down, you see on the left there's some without the garages. Those do have basements though, and that's why even though they'll say 1,450 to 1,850 on the square footage, that's not including the basement. That's above grade square footage. So as we turn in here on this street, you're going to see these are all garages. They're all one-car garages. All these homes have at least 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, depending on how they're set up. This area here is a cul-de-sac. As you'll see, there's some visitor parking on the right, as well as the garages and their driveways. And then up on your left here, you'll see the little tot lot. Turn around here in the cul-de-sac. And as we're going through, what you notice about all these is they're well kept. It's a really nice community. Some of these have driveways that sit back a little bit farther from the street than other areas, but they all have, all the garage ones all have a private driveway, which makes it very nice. Now we're going to come out here, and if you look up on the map that I have up there, that basically Waugh Chapel Road is where you can come in with the main entrance from the first shot that you saw, but to get to the townhouses, you come in off of Strawberry Lake Way, and then you turn in. So this is up at the swimming pool, which is over where the single family homes are, but this is, again, accessible for everybody if you live in the townhouses or the single families. And this is open seasonally. So they open around Memorial Day and close around Labor Day. There's another tot lot up here the kids can play at. And then we come down here. This is one of the markers for the community when you enter. Then we're going to come up outside of the main area that we just drove through. There's another street over here that has more townhomes on it. These are all still built by Winchester. And what you're going to find is on the left, you got the garage ones. On the right, you have the non-garage. The difference over here with the non-garage is they do all have off-street parking. They have their own driveways. Back where we just came from, they have assigned spaces. So that's the difference here on the ones on Killarney Terrace. Just come down, it's a cul-de-sac again. And you can see that you just dead ends, turn around. Again, garage on the left, non-garage on the right as we were coming down the road. And as we come back out here and turn around, you're going to see that there's another tot lot up here for the children as well. And again, these amenities are for anybody in the community to use. It doesn't matter where you're located, but they do have them throughout the community. You'll see it's coming up. There's a little common space come up here on the right, and there's the tot lot right there. And again, these are all by Winchester, all brick fronts, and they were all built between 2002 and 2005. They sold last year. There was about 8 of them that sold, ranging from 450 to about almost 500,000, give or take.